Welcome back to Game 2 between Dignitas versus Millenium. We saw an amazing first game already in this best of 3 semi-final, and this time we are already in picks and bans. We are slightly delayed. I think the client is frozen on stream, but we already through the picks and bans. We're slightly late. So the bans for blue side will be Twisted Fate, Rex Cyclist. There we go. Now it's back on. Twisted Fate, Rex Cyclist. Twisted Fate actually being banned out a lot.
Yeah,
this
again.
tournament.
But we saw him yesterday, pretty strong. Average TP he did, got a kill. I'm not sure if it was one of these teams. But yeah, getting banned out again. Rek'Sai again taking away Kalista. They don't want to deal with the Kalista here. And for Millenium, they banned out Rise, Rumble, and Sivir. I think the same bans as game 1.
Yeah, so they didn't want that. They didn't want the Kalista. Probably wanted the Severe first pick, but it will be taken away by Millenium because of the ban. Yeah, Gregor's first pick, of course. Rek'Sai being banned, we tend to see people go for okay, no Rek'Sai, then we will just go for the Gregors. Hecarim, Azir for the first attention of Millenium, and Dignitas in response have the Alistair Lulu.
Yeah, so we're gonna see Lulu mid or top lane again.
Might be, yeah.
Probably was strong yesterday, I think.
Yeah, that was in a Protect the AD carry composition. Yeah. It was in the Belgian national tournament by Caesar 6. Caesar 6 really likes to play those type of competitions. Protect the AD carry, just get full peel for the AD carries, play a hyper carry. So maybe we can see that from Dignitas this time with the Lulu. Alistair locked in on top of that too, so we'd assume it is just to support Alistair. Anyway, Millenium, they respond themselves with Morgana, so they take away a pick so they cannot get the full Protect the AD carry comp.
Yeah. And a Maokai. So we're gonna see Maokai in the jungle this time.
Maybe. Who knows?
Might Hecarim
jungle, who knows? We don't know. We've even seen Maokai support before, so we never know. Corki and Varus.
So Lulu gonna head into the top lane. That does skimp a bit on their tankiness or on their front line, but Alistar and Gragas should do enough right there. Lucian being hovered over.
Last one, but yeah, Corki, Ferris, there's a lot of poke to deal with, and maybe they just switched the plan, like, okay, we try to get a Protect the AD carry comp, see what picks we can get, and otherwise if they take some things away, then we just switch it around. It's like, okay, go with the Corki, Varus, very strong champions after all, and poking, getting a lot into more favor of these teams in this meta.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a Vayne again. I'd like to see a Vayne. Vayne is pretty fun to see.
Oh, will be a Draven.
A Draven. Alright then. Okay, so Draven even more exciting if they get the early kills on him. He gets snowball so hard, it's ridiculous.
And they got indeed the Maokai jungle, like you said first time, but that will be shoutcasting a Maokai jungle since God knows when.
3, I don't know.
Oh, I have not been shoutcasting for that long, but yeah, they're like these some of these solo queue players that do play Maokai in the jungle, but I've not seen it in competitive play at all. So this will be the first time Maokai cast for me on competitive play. So I wonder how it will work out for them. Of course, it's just the pointy clicks you see during the ganks. I really wonder how that will be working out for them.
Yeah, and again, Azir and Hecarim pretty popular. They're gonna pick it up again here for Millenium this time, so wonder if they can make it work. The wait and see.
Who knows?
So we're getting into the delay right now. Now we can actually keep track of it again. So
yeah.
Plus, I can set up a replay for ourselves if we need it.
And stats afterwards.
That's
amazing.
Amazing. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna get into game number 2 in about 3 minutes. So wonder if Millenium can pull out an upset and get it to 1-1. Perhaps we can get that third game out.
Full comeback, that would be very exciting. Best of 3s is always very exciting if it does go to the full best of 3s, or the full 3 matches I should say. So yeah, you already hovered over the Lulu top lane. It does lack a little bit of tankiness, of course, because these heavy tanks in the top lane normally, but what does the Lulu in the top lane bring?
Yes, he does bring a lot of utility and a bit of protection to the backline, of course. You can use the ultimate to buff out either of the... Well, they actually got 2 AD carries, kind of, right now. And help them out a lot. Also, the speed up is insane. the way that skills on AP is ridiculous. So she can buff up either Corki or Varus, allowing them to get into range with the poke easily and get out quickly afterwards. So it gives them a lot of poke with the Varus and the Corki here. So how are Millennium gonna defend against it? They have a lot of hard engage. So they're gonna need a couple of Righteous Glories, I guess. And they need to get onto that backline here.
So they do have a Hecarim that can get onto that backline, but see of what great success it will be, because then there's Lulu there that can just like ult someone when the Hecarim goes onto the backline, just trying to be the pony. But you know, heals can be quite tough for ponies.
Yeah, so and we heard about the other semi-final that Denial won the first game, I believe.
I've not heard it at all. Like it's barely communication coming right, so I've got no clue.
I heard rumors at least.
Okay, rumors even.
Rumors, yeah,
Rumors.
Twitch chat. So
Okay.
can they be trusted? I don't know. But I mean, Denial, if they took game one, Mouse looked so impressive yesterday.
Yeah, they're even 3-0 so far in this
Yeah.
tournament. They're doing really well this tournament.
Yeah, so if they manage to lose that game, they really need to step it up and get that victory in there. Maybe they can get a best of 3 out of there as well. So 3 games, more fun for us, more fun for the viewers, I hope.
But it's also true, you know, best of ones, anything can happen. But can you also match up against these strong teams in the best of 3, of course, because we see it so many times that in all across all of these esports, these different games, that best of ones, even the worst team can win against the best team, you know.
In theory,
but in the
yeah.
best, and you will always drop that one game out of the 400 maybe, you know. But I wouldn't say that Mouse esports is that bad of a team, you know. But apparently they are doing really well in these best of ones so far. So let's see if they can also get that best of 3. Anyway, we are here to cast Dignitas versus Millenium. We're going right into the loading screen right now, and we should be on the Summoner's Rift soon. And of course, the pool party Draven.
Yeah, that's the
pool
first
party
thing
Draven.
that I noticed here.
Always great. Well, we're getting also a tutorial on our screen, features and controls onto spectating a game. So thank you, Riot, for giving us a short tutorial on how to spectate a game. Anyway, you will not see that screen. You'll just get an observer for us. It is Strawberry this time that will be observing for us. So give him a hand. Not sure if he has any experience as an observer, but he will try his hardest. Just be a little fancy around. I tried it once too, and
Why'd you have to call him out like that? Now he's going to be
what do
like,
you mean,
oh,
call
I
him?
can't screw up now. Everybody knows I'm behind the keys here.
Well, I also tweeted about it, and my observer skills weren't that impressive either. Anyway, in the mid lane we see that Sankux and Blows having a little bash. I use bash a lot. I mean, I just like bashing, you know?
Bash is a nice word.
It is a nice word. It's powerful. It sounds powerful. Can use it in anything.
I was almost about to quote, who was it? Was it Sona yesterday saying, I have so many words I can use for casting. You can't believe how many words I have. Ridiculous. But yeah, so standard level 1s at the moment, just deploying wards in the river to make sure no cheesy things are going to happen, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, as you said, I mean, in best of 3s, the first game gets dropped more often by one of the pro teams. We see TSM actually do it a lot in most of the final games. They lose the first match and manage to come back 2-1 in the end. So maybe Millenium can do something similar here.
Well, it's actually a 4-man around this top lane, so it will be a lane swap initiated by Dignitas. So what can you tell me about this lane swap?
Yeah, they lane swapped last time as well. So I think they have the idea they have a lot more pressure and a much better coordination with their jungle, because last time they finished their jungle route and ended up in the top lane just as the main wave went to hit the turret. So they're going to try the same thing here.
And now it is Nisbeth finding himself a tree in the brush. Who knew that you could find a tree in a brush? So you'll be spotting out that Millenium is starting on the top side of the jungle. Will Nisbeth try and delay this? It's on 300 HP. We have seen a lot of amazing support plays stealing it. It was only 35%, but Nisbeth didn't have vision on it, so it could not steal it. But Joko and Kaze will be having a delay going back into their own jungle.
That was a bit of a risky move. by Joko. He smited up kind of early against a champion that doesn't have smite, so there wasn't really any risk for him to lose it. But in the end, he picked it up, so no worries. They're gonna go for the buddy system here in the jungle with the hacker in. And something going on for Little Dragons.
Dignitas has a small edge over Millenium on this jungle route, or at least this jungle clear, because of that delay from this battle. Just join into the bot lane, want to push that out against the duo lane of Millenium. At least both of the AD carries will get quite some farm in these lane swaps, but now Corki, of course, not known for his very strong lane.
No, they're actually deciding to go and defend the bottom lane turret and leave Corki to himself on the top lane. He's getting all the street farm, no problem for him like that. Meanwhile, Draven having to share experience with Morgana, of course being pressured a bit more, so might miss a couple CS here and there.
Oh, and pretty big. It is Joko actually taking that red buff.
Oh.
The steal, so it's a 3 buff start for Joko, so this will hurt Obvious a lot.
Yeah, Obvious had to go to that bottom lane to defend it. So losing the red buff, hopefully it won't hurt him too much. The hacker backing off here. Probably going to the top lane. He's not going to do well against the Corki early game, I think.
Oh, he needs to deal with a ranged champion, something you normally don't want to happen if you are playing a melee champion yourself, but it is going to be Nisbeth joining in with Wonderwear in this bot lane. Just have to do your lane, but then with your top lane in the bot lane. Instead, the 1-to-1 between Kaze and Kabe will be happening in that top lane. Kabe actually dropping really low from Kaze, but little do they know, Obvious is running towards that top lane. Joko will be joining in too. Kabe though, the ignite, will it be enough? Maybe not. No, it doesn't look like it, but Obvious gets the body slam. Can he get the finisher? One barrel roll should do the trick for the extra slow. And there it is. It is actually a body slam instead. Joko though, can get Kabe. Maybe not. Oh, really? Yes, he will. But Obvious, he might be able to get the second kill out of this. Joko drops low. He does have the minions and the red buff advantage. Just smite the minions away. And Joko trying to heal up with the sand magic. He does have it available right now, so he can go in and heal up from it. But Obvious, he knows this and decides to back out. So a 1-for-1 in the end.
Ooh, I think that if Obvious went for the block a bit more of the sapling did damage Corki as well. If you managed to block that off, Corki could have survived just a little bit longer and it might have killed Knockout. Only 2-for-0, but in the end 1-for-1 trade right there.
But pulverize from this bit there just to get some extra harass, a little bit more room for Wonderwear in order to get some of the CS that is sitting there. It's never that easy to get CS as a top laner against such a duo lane, especially Draven dealing so much damage with the spinning axes, but it's actually surprisingly low so far during this laning phase.
Lulu used a shield on that one.
Oh, did she? I didn't even see that happen.
Yeah, I heard the sound, the sound pop, so she used a shield to block most of the damage off right there.
And Senku actually knows that he's in the brush. I think he saw the sapling being thrown out in that brush. Joko now running there in the enemy jungle. The Wisp comes out too. So Joko will not go on into a journey in the enemy jungle. Does get the razor sharp buff though from the Raptors. Will be cleaning out that ward. So there's extra gold for him. Mess to work. Finds himself a cow in this lane. Wonderwear decides to stop his recall and just remain in this lane. I mean, he's running in and every farm is welcome.
Yeah, so the interesting thing here is that Corki is actually behind quite a bit on CS. He got the solo lane, but of course when hacking into top lane, they had a couple of fights there. And that got him behind quite a bit, yeah. So, but in return, Lulu getting quite a bit more CS here. So it seems like lanes are going to return to normal right now. Dignitas deciding that lane swap not going to work out for them. They might just go for those regular 2v2 lanes.
And now with Machine also a little bit more confident in this lane, but the Sword now as well. For Mir, so spinning actually nothing more. Obvious now is in his mid lane, blows getting locked up, but will he get away? Obvious getting locked into his own turret. Is his turnaround for blows? Yes, it is! He does get this kill, so maybe a little bit too overconfident from Dignitas to go in there.
Yeah, he had no flash up either, so no way for him to escape there. He thought that I got that loose. Couldn't. Well, that he was gonna dash towards his turret, so he body slammed towards it, but Blues didn't do anything. He just waited. So Gragas missed his body slam, and oh man, getting the Emperor to fight right there under the turret. Great kill for Millenium.
Oh, Seeker's Arm Guard and Fiendish Codex now finished for blows, so does go both for a little bit of armor on top of the ability power and cooldown reduction and getting from the Fiendish Codex. So will we try to crush Zonias against the Varus?
I'm guessing he's just gonna get the Seekers just for the little bit of armor he needs, the mana regen. So he's gonna use the Fiendish Codex to finish up a Morello's later on, I think at least.
Might be the case of not too much ability, AP damage. However, there's actually a Corki and a Lulu that deal a fair amount of magic damage. And maybe we still see a theme save. Or Finch got still built into a theme, but Morellonomicon tends to be the choice of most mid laners just because of the Grievous runes. Getting more effectiveness out of their gold translated into items. So we'll have to see at least a Balmy Cinder now for Joko. So he's going to Cinder Hulk, of course, from Joko. I thought maybe there would be a chance to go for a Rune Glaive, just go full burst Maokai. That would actually be funny to watch.
Yeah, it would be funny, but it wouldn't be the best thing I've ever seen. If it wasn't a Mumu, I would have said, oh yeah, why not? Go for the full glass cannon Mumu, just use your ulti to burst people.
Just spam your W's on and off all the time just to get the procs.
That would be so troll.
That would be very troll
But
indeed.
never mind, we're not gonna see that.
Probably not. Anyway, it is Wonderware now in top lane. No 1v1 against Carl lane, and it is Wonderware actually pushing this one in quite quickly. Of course, Glitter Lance can hit a full wave, so there's a lot of damage onto a full minion wave. Joko finding himself in this bot lane right now, but it is a one-on-one matchup between Blows and Obvious being low on mana, but Blows actually had to force out the Emperor's Divide. But in the bot lane, I do see that Wonderware join in with his teleport, and this is a kill for masterwork right there.
Well done. You should allow them to set up for the dragon right here. Joker just clearing out this pink ward, denying some of the vision. And nice TP. Lulu not able to respond. She has that cooldown, but she did get the turret down, so at least they managed to get some gold back. They're gonna lose the first dragon here.
Indeed, probably the first dragon for Millenium. And Millenium,
Or is it?
or is it indeed? Obvious might try and go for the hero steal. This Millenium being quite low, of course. But no, it will be Millenium taking that one. And they tend to have quite a lot of importance around the dragon. They always get that first dragon.
Yeah, the last one of course was at 4 minutes, so very early dragon. They know they have to focus on the objectives to win this game. Wow.
Thanker's getting so much damage down, does not get the last arrow. Just Blows, just shuffles away. He does not want to deal with that stuff. The Seeker's Arm got not getting quite enough of that armor. Brutalizer being finished first for Sankak, so he gets cooldown reduction and armor penetration on top of that little attack damage that he gains. So he is pretty strong right now, just stacking up the tier, can spam his abilities all day and just start crying up on that tier.
Yeah, so stacking will take a while, of course, going for that mana in the end, the mana. So, what do you believe that he's going to go for afterwards? Because we've seen different type of builds now and then. Some people want to go for the last whisper early to get the penetration in on the piercing right. So, what do you think he's going to go for afterwards?
Probably still mana immune. Last Whisper will not be giving that much extra damage.
I meant after the mana immune.
Oh, after the oh, you mean after the mana immune? Well, Last Whisper probably if you want to go like full poke build, but Normally when the armor values are still quite low, they tend to get a BF sword just early on just to see if they can build that into Bloodthirster later on just to get the extra damage, or still build the losses for after that BF sword. But we will have to see what will happen in that game and what Senkix decides to go for. Obvious now spotting himself a ward, not sure if he will be able to clear that by now. Senkix definitely having a lot of pressure. He's not winning in farm, but he is definitely doing a lot of damage and getting a lot of pressure close. Now what is the next move for these junglers? Obvious showing himself in mid lane, clearing some wards. Will also be getting for himself. Joker though is in that brush, does get the flash root onto Kobe, and you are dead, my friend. Didn't see that one coming. I mean, it's hard to spot a tree in a brush. It's all green, so it looks all the same. You just get caught out off guard, and now they can push out for this turret in the bot lane.
Yeah, once again forcing onto that bot lane. 0, 3 and 1 in the Corky. He's not having a good time, so Varus is getting pressured here in the middle lane. Has to back off a little bit. Finally just cleared away. Ooh. I don't think he hit any of the mains there with the piercing arrow.
Obvious trying to go for flank, but little does he know that it's Joko. Found the mid lane too. Kaze going in, getting some damage on Senkix, but cannot get the finish there. Does get knocked back in, and he will go down. Emperor's Divide comes out, 2 blows, dropping really low. Can he get more? Obviously there in the front line, and the snipe from Senkix will finish that one off. The ultimate from Draven comes in too, takes another kill, so it's a 1 for 2 still in favor of Dignitas. But can Millenium get more, trying to push out this mid lane, but with low success?
Yeah, they got something back here, but Millenium still a lot of pressure coming out of them. They have the turret down, have some nice kills onto the Draven already. Infinity Edge completed and another cloak, so heading for that Phantom Dancer soon.
We'll probably be turning that Phantom. So not a lot of things that will be built off of that cloak. Otherwise we would see those brawler gloves. The name just slipped me. We don't see that often as a component anyway. But now Kobe left alone in his bot lane. Has to flash the binding. So Kobe, he's not having a great game so far.
And now he lost his flash as well, so just heal left as a summoner. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna look for something there again. I mean, Dragon is gonna come up soon in 1.5 minutes or so. So if he can get another pick onto Kobe, Millenium can get the second Dragon.
Dignitas has a couple wards down there though, so maybe they'll be looking to get more pressure down there. I believe they do have the timer on Dragon, so they are fully aware of the fact that Dragon will be respawning. We already see Obvious down that river, trying to sweep some wards of the enemies, get some deep vision himself. Well, Senkix pushing this mid lane. Oh, Obvious actually going around. Can he get the knockback? Emperor's Divide comes through and just gets the disengage off of it. Teleport being cancelled by Kaze. But this is big. This means that he won't have teleport for the Dragon.
Yeah, no Emperor's Divide, so Dignitas is in a bit of a better position right now. They are looking to get some vision control. It is still early, just a minute left. Should allow Azir at least to get his ultimate back up in time.
Masterwork just joining in this mid lane too. They just want to have as much defense as possible, but Obvious just going right in front of Masterwork, showing his presence, trying to zone them out just by standing there. Mayo on the bot lane team, Mayo able to push that one out just to get some pressure themselves. Kabi will be forced to go down there, get that minion wave, but the same thing is for Dignitas. They will be pushing this mid lane, trying to get some pressure down themselves. Oh, Wonderware actually dropping really low from blows, already picked up at Morenonomicon. He's starting to get quite some damage down. Great arrow onto blows. So Senkix, as long as he can keep that poke up, they should be fine.
Yeah, so Corky finished his Triforce, so even though he's behind quite a bit to get the item, so he has a bit of a damage spike, but Draven just too much to handle right now, so he loses that fight in the bottom lane and loses his turret.
And now also the turret down in the bot lane, like you said. Kobe, he just didn't want the piece of that. He's like, well, it's a Draven with 2 kills. Infinity Edge Zeal now being finished off. So that will definitely go into Phantom Dancer. Draven's too strong right now for Kobe. Now finished off his sprint, of course. So he will have his power spike, but being behind so far compared to the animated carry, it's going to be scary still.
Yeah.
Back up onto the gold.
2,000 gold.
1,000 gold behind.
2,000.
2,000 gold behind
Between the
even.
80 carries.
Oh.
No, between the 80 carries.
Yeah, just between the 80 carries.
Yeah. So all of the gold lead that Millenium has is pretty much on the Draven.
And not only do they have that gold lead on the Draven, they also take the Dragon on top of that. And yes, there we see on the screen from the observer, our wonderful observer, that we do get the gold count 2k difference. And that is really scary for Kobe. It's about an item behind. Really on more gold, they go 4 item ahead. Joko though, so really low, blows cannot go in either anymore. Spell shield does come out. Arrow was really close from Sanctrix. Do see a speed up, but it is Dignitas able to respond with the turtle themselves.
Yeah, they're losing the poke war right here. So Dignitas gets a turret, which puts the gold back to about 1,000 difference right now. And are actually looking to push even further.
Will they try and go for a giant? Amon is dropping lower and lower. It is Trinity Force corking, so he does have his power spike when it comes to poking is what I'm trying to say. Maybe you could make that thing. Oh, masterwork. Oh, he got really low. Yeah, I'm actually surprised he did survive that, but yeah, Sorcerer Shoes now being finished off onto Kobe too, so his missile barrages will be able to deal a little bit more of extra damage than that for Tanktox. He's playing about, so he has a lot of poke. Anyway, Joko tries to go in though. He does lock up. Wonder where will he escape? That expression blows dropping really low. Tries to go in himself, but does regain it afterwards. Now, Nisbet has to run away, cannot run away. Masterwork is there too, with this Mail taking off that 1 kill. Now, Wonderware does get a kill himself onto Joko. Can it chase this one out? Kobe popping the heals for the extra speed. Another heal from Millenium. Great access to just get that disengaged. But it is a 1 for 2 in favor of Dignitas.
Piercing Light was so close on his back. Barely missing, so 2 kills there for Dignitas. They are going to look for the push, but they are so low. I wouldn't just be going to back off.
It's still Morgana. Oh, I do see Kaze. Here's the teleport. Gets in, gets 1. Can he get the 2nd? Knocks back in Wonderware, and it's a rampage for Mill. They're giving that one towards his 80 carry, and it's a 4-1 Draven.
Ouch, that's so painful, and he get all that gold reward from getting those stacks up. Hasn't died just yet, so hasn't lost any at all, so there's so much gold on him right now. That is 2,600 between 40 and Raven.
Wow, it's amazing. Joker now going into Nisbet. I don't think he can escape from this one. Joker's not quite done yet. This jungle Maokai is looking for action. Succeeding of Akabe is out of mana. Has to flash over the wall. Cannot use the Valkyrie. But can they get the chase down? No, they cannot. Trinity Force giving that slight extra movement speed on top of the tier 2 boots. So he'll be able to run away, but in trade of his splash.
Okay, so Millenium wisely deciding to back off now. Big wave in top lane, so Hackam going to play that off. Raven's going to spend his 2,000 gold finishing that Phantom Dancer and Vampiric Scepter there.
Oh, so, again, will it build into a bloodthirster?
Now it's going to be a bloodthirster for sure. I don't think I've ever seen a Draven with a blade. Nah.
I'm not sure either. I don't think
kind of fun though. Because he has the speed up in his skill set, so you can get another one.
Yeah, but maybe that would be overkill at the same time too. And since you're selling access, they do skill from flat AD, so getting the bot first then would be really good. You just need a last wisp on top of that to do tons and tons of damage. Freak would be proud of Meo just going for all the flat damage. It doesn't have a Trinity Force though, so that is quite sad.
Unfortunate. Would that be good though? There's
a question. Just popping your cheap procs on top of crits with your spinning axes. Anyway, Masterwork though is not finding himself a Trinity Force, but 4 members of Dignitas right in his own jungle. Caught off guard, but it will be Kazi able to respond with a turret in the top lane himself. But Dignitas, they are not quite done by pushing this. But look at that amount of wave clear. Oh! Barazos comes out to Joker, dropping so low, and he doesn't have that much armor just from the ninja target.
So yeah, of course, Jungle Maokai doesn't have that much gold, so yeah, he just has the Aegis and the Ninja Tabby there.
Karthai still pushing that top lane. Actually, can he get the second turret? It's dropping really low. Doesn't have the Trinity Force, but actually went for the Zeal over the Sheen. Maybe he didn't have enough rolls in order to get the Sheen. Might as well go for the Zeal then. Blows though. He cannot quite go in, just getting poked down while Dignitas is hiding up his boost on the sideline. Maybe he can try go for an explosive cask. It is still on cooldown by the looks of it. That won't happen for now. Dragon respawning in 48 seconds. So Dignitas having its position at right at this moment. So maybe they'll start warding up and start sweeping and see if they can get the full control around it.
Yeah, Varus is getting low on mana and he does have the flash there, so he is regenerating a little bit, but if he runs out of mana, they can't poke him down hard enough.
Wait, what? Everrise Blade on Hecarim? Is that normal?
Not really. I tend to go tanky after the Triforce, so
maybe he goes for. Maybe he wants to try and go for Yones. Just farm up.
That would be the most logical option, but
I couldn't imagine that he would go for static shift. Really, I've actually never seen Hecarim.
No,
never.
There's no way. Nah. he can't, no, he can't go with the static shift. No.
Extra brave clear with all the auto attacks. Let's go. Anyway, Millenium starting off this dragon. They don't have that many walls around. I think Dignitas definitely trying to stop this. But it will actually be Mio taking this one. Ultimate comes out from him, will not finish off Wonderwear. But there's Kaze on the backline, onto Kobe. Kobe goes down. That's one big cow with the unbreakable will. But what will he do? He will just drop down himself. 2 kills so far. Can he change for the last one? Like it's so low. Blows goes there. And he gets the last one. Wonderwear will be able to get on his own turret. And obvious all the way on the side. Recalling right there. It's like, nah, I don't want anything of that. Trying to pump up his keg. He's like, oh man, not again. I need another drink. I'm done.
It's a shame that he doesn't have the what's the skill?
Oh, Wonderwear. Not sure if he wants to stay at this mid lane. Yes, he does have to back out, and then will be pushing towards the inner turret. Will take it, and let's see what they will go for next. Probably just recall, use their gold that they've just earned, and maybe start setting up wards around the Baron. They're actually really strong at this moment. Raven can do quite quickly. They do have the Maokai. They have a lot of sustain.
Yeah.
I mean, continuous stab magic procs if your team keeps using all these abilities. So
yeah,
Baron might be really possible.
But I mean, if you look at the vision as well, Dignitas just one ward near the Tribush there, and that's pretty much it. So they have no vision to go around the Baron area, and if Millenium gets into position on time, they might be able to either bait something or just straight out do it, because Draven is so strong right now. He managed to pick up a BS sword, so no Bloodthirster just yet. He has a whole ton of damage.
Oh, do you see what I see?
I kind of missed it, no, I guess.
I'll keep looking. Oh, even the observer sees it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, it happened, ladies and gentlemen. The Magi Soul Stealer for Wonderwear. He wants to snowball this game.
It's 26 minutes into the game. Why would you buy a Soul Stealer now?
Well, it already has 5 stacks, right? So it is kind of efficient right now. But as soon as you get your first kill, it will actually give a good bunch of ability power. So Dignitas is like, well, if you just win one fight and I have like loads of assists on my Magi Soul Stealer, I'll be really strong and see if they can snowball off of that. But yeah, it is such a high risk, high reward item. Like, let's see if Millenium is able to punish that.
Yeah, they're behind at the moment, so I wonder if we can get some stacks onto it. But we'll have to wait and see. Forky, meanwhile, he is heading towards the blade.
Wonderwear, what are you doing in this bot lane? You're facing Kaze. You cannot quite go in there. Wonderwear trying to teleport away. Will he be in time? Oh, he will not be in time. Kaze gets the killing spree. Wonderwear, what are you doing?
No, it's a Soul Stealer.
Oh, Rip Soul Stealer. That's true. I already forgot about Rip Soul Stealer.
He paid for it already in like a minute.
He's like, can I still buy back, guys? Hello. Second hand maybe? No? Oh, okay.
So now Millenium is going to get the position onto the Baron. there's still a ward there, so you cannot just leave Kaze in the bottom lane pushing. He has to be up so he can join the team if needed.
Kaze taking the turret then. Teleport is still up indeed, like you said. Let's see what Millenium will do with this advantage. Wonderware, of course, used his teleport earlier trying to escape. Did not succeed, so his will be down for a little bit. Now, Wonderware also has to deal with the bot lane because Kaze is there still trying to push that. Will be recalling right now. Did get some extra gold from the kill. And yes, I see a brutalizer, so that will be a Youmuu's Ghostblade onto Kaze as well for Giant Belt. Yeah. You finished it right now, yeah. So what can you tell me about Youmuu's Hecarim?
I'd imagine that you would go for a 10k item first, and then if you're still going well, go for a Youmuu's. But I mean, this boosts his amount of chase potential even more, and of course helping his damage output. So it's not that unusual, but it is as a second item. That's pretty aggressive.
That's pretty aggressive indeed. He's quite confident in his capabilities. Let's just go to damage, guys. We've got enough tankers in the Maokai. He's a big tree, he just runs around and does stuff, and then we were just all okay. Yeah, okay, good. I'll just go Youmuu's. Let's go. Giant's Belt though on top of that, so he will still have a little bit of extra tankiness. Still in the side lane, still has his teleport up. Wonderware has to respawn, so he is going towards that bot lane. Does not have his teleport, so Millenium definitely wants to make a play around this.
Yeah, I really think that Millenium needs to look for a righteous glory. They still didn't manage to do it.
Oh, Nisbeth getting caught off alone. Does pop the unbreakable will. Great chain of corruption from Senka, stopping that teleporter right in time to as soon as he landed with the teleporter. This means Millenium will be trying to go for the Baron. There's no vision from Dignitas. They finally get a ward over, so they will be able to keep track of the Baron. But oh, flash root from Joko. What did I just say there? No one heard that. Anyway, Nisbeth will take the first kill onto Joko. Now, can Obvious escape from this one? I'm not quite sure. Yes, he is. So that's a free kill pickup for Dignitas. Can they push this one out now?
They are kind of low, and Azira's looking at the side for a second to Gragas. So close. Are they going to finish something off here? No more ultimate remaining except for Morgana. So they're going to let them take the turret, and Dragon is going to respawn. So finally, the first Dragon is most likely going to go to Dignitas. There's no way that Millenium are going to contest it.
Joko with the over eager, wanted to make the play, but does not happen. But this does mean there's another stack onto the Magi's finally for Wonderware. So he is starting to gather back up on the Magi's, now on 4 stacks again. Still has to take another kill in order to, or assist I should say, in order to make it back onto the 5. But yeah, now able to take a dragon, the first dragon of this game. But it will be Kaze again, just taking all these turrets.
Yeah, Kaze just being left alone, there's not really anyone who can deal with him, and Millenium are gonna go for the Baron again, but they're standing on a ward, so
maybe just baiting out, but Kobe though is all alone, does bring blows with him to the death, so it's a 1-for-1, and I'm not quite sure in whose favor that will be. Blows, of course, having a lot of damage, but it's another kill onto Meo, and he's the strongest player right now, right on this team. Infinity Edge, Bloodthirst at Hansen then.
Yeah, at least they got rid of some of the poke and wave clear potential, so they should have no.
Oh, flash knockup onto Meo, but Spell Shoot is right in time. Joko trying to go in, but Sanka does just get the kill onto him. Meo, Polymorph has to run away. Soul Shackles will not get the stun either. Now, can Dignitas chase this one? They just lost Kobe, but. No, they lost Kobe earlier actually. They're still dead. But there's the free kill pickup on Joko. But what can they do with this? Baron might be a possibility. Still 18 seconds, or we're just trying to go for the catch. Masterwork is actually alone right here in this mid lane. Blows just respawn. Can they get the catch? Talisman being popped right now. Blows trying to escape. They cannot catch it in time. This bat has to abort on that engage. And now let's see what Dignitas can do with this. With this slight comeback.
Yeah, they are looking towards this Baron, but they're not going to go for anything here. They just want to clear some wards. Nice vision control that Millenium has right there. And Millenium just getting picked off. Maokai, oh, he's getting killed left and right slightly, but
obvious, able to take away the red buffs, and they will be denying that from the Draven, because that's also very obnoxious. A very fat Draven with a perma slow and all of his attacks, even more true damage on top of the flat damage he already does, and they can just go for the scuttle possession, scuttle control, really important. Always, so they do get the slight speed buff. Shrine, always useful, always nifty. Maybe can use it to get engaged. What do we have to be looking for? Is it going to be? Well, is it going to be a matter of who will be engaging first?
They want to find a pick. It's been about the picks all the time. Again, now Dignitas looking for it, but there's a ward right there, so nothing much gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, Joko, he's looking for plays after plays, but he's not tanky enough to deal with the damage that is coming out of Dignitas, so they're going to go for the mid push. They have the better positioning right now. Also, we're trying to zone, but he eats a lot of damage. Are they going to load play engage here?
Oh, Millenium, they're trying to go. They do get the Emperor's Divide and do take the inhibitor turret. There's that dropping low copy on the backline with the Wild Grove, but will it be enough? Mill doing a lot of free damage. He's still alive. He takes so many kills, does get a knock up, but Nisbat will not survive. But they do bring Mill with him to the death, but it is a 2-for-1 in exchange. They do get another catch. Out obvious, he will be going down. Double kill for Joko. Can they get the inhibitor? They should be able to get this one, but the death timers are so long. Khan is not quite done yet. Does he get Sankux? Yes or no? Yes, he does. It's going to be an ace, and now they can push for the Nexus. That's the first Nexus turret going down. Second Nexus turret going down. This will be Millenium pulling it to a 1-1.
Nice. So this is the best thing for us. I mean, we get another game to cash. So Millenium managing to pull out a win here against Dignitas. They looked so much stronger than last game. Last game they focused on the dragons, but they gave away so many kills, which got Dignitas ahead too far. But this time they got ahead in kills and in dragons, so well done by them.
Very, very well played by Millenium. So we've got a 1-1, so that means another match. We'll go into a little bit of a break once again. Don't go anywhere. We've got match 3 of this professional League of Legends tournament here at the eSportsFestival in the Galemco Arena. I almost forgot it. Galemco Arena here in Ghent.
Yeah, it should only take about 10 minutes. Just see you guys in a bit.